Greetings children, welcome to the online classes. This is Aishwarya. Please like and subscribe the channel for the further updated videos. The following video is for class 4, subject General Science, chapter 12, Soil Erosion, part 3. Now part 1 and 2 of this lesson we learned about soil erosion. What is soil erosion? Soil erosion refers to the removal of topsoil by wind, water and ice. Then we learned the different layers of soil. Then we saw what are the natural agents of soil erosion. What are they? Rainfall, rivers and streams, floods, wave erosion, wind. These are the natural agents. Today we are going to learn about man-made agents of soil erosion. That means how we are causing or how we are becoming responsible for soil erosion. Now later on in the class you will understand what are the effects of the soil erosion and how it is affecting our day-to-day life or our life in general. Okay, so there are mainly three agents, that is agriculture, deforestation and urbanization. So we'll learn better about them. So first one is agriculture. So the man-made agents of soil erosion: agriculture, deforestation, urbanization. Agriculture, deforestation, deforestation, urbanization, urbanization. So these three are the man-made agents of soil erosion. So first we'll begin with agriculture. Now I'll be reading out here from your textbook in page number 104. Please follow the textbook if you have them. So agriculture. In farming, we first plow the land. In plowing, the soil is turned upside down and loosened. Now what happens from after the yield of the crops, all the crops are cut down and the whole soil is loosened so that it will be prepared for the next harvest or next crop. Okay, so before planting the crops, we have to plow the field. Okay, this makes it more susceptible to erosion when it rains or even when the land is irrigated. Now when you loosen the topsoil, what happens there? The risk of losing the topsoil is much more when compared to the normal time. Okay, mainly because these plants uh, help us to keep the topsoil connected or keep it safe when there is heavy rainfall or too much of irrigation happening. That time these plants hold on to the soil or hold on to the topsoil. So but when the plowing happens, the whole land is loosened, and if it rains heavily during that time, there will be a lot of loss of topsoil. So use of tractor increases the soil erosion because they dig deeper and make more soil available for erosion. Before and all, plowing was done with the ox. Okay, and the farmer used to do it. Nowadays, because of the machineries, the tractor is used for plowing. So when they plow the land, the risk of losing the topsoil is much higher. When the soil is turned up, the inner layer with moisture are exposed to air and the soil dries up fast. We know that dry soil is prone to wind erosion, hence we lose more soil to the wind. Not only rain, but when there is heavy wind also, it takes away the soil which is loosened. Next is deforestation. This is very devastating and it is very harmful to our environment. As you know, what is a forest? What is a forest? A large land where there is lot of trees grown, isn't it? So deforestation means a forest is covered with trees. When we remove all the trees, we create an area with no tree. So that process of clearing an area of forest is called deforestation. Why do we do this? Because eventually every day our population, number of people on this earth are increasing. So we need to make space for them, make food for them. We have to grow food for them. So what we are doing, we are becoming very selfish and cutting down the trees in the forest. That comes to the process of for deforestation. It is very, very harmful to our environment. Forests are the home for wild animals. Then forests are responsible for the rain that will happen. Okay, so it is important to protect our forests. Because of deforestation, we are clearing the land, building the industries, we're building different factories, we are making it into agricultural land, we are growing crops, we are not helping out the environment at all to have a sustainable life. We are only clearing the forest, using it for our own use, and we are not even replacing the plants that we have killed, which is very, very harmful to our land. Okay, here are some examples of the deforestation, how the trees are cut down. Okay, plants and trees keep a firm grip on soil with their roots. You know that the roots grow deep into the soil and they hold it firm. The absence of plants and trees makes the root that held the soil in one place are not there. This makes it easier for soil to erode by wind or rain. Now these places, the loss of soil will be very easier when you compare to the forest area. So that is how deforestation is affecting the environment, it's affecting our life also. So we should stop it as soon as possible. Okay, even though we cut down, if it is very, very necessary to cut down the trees, we should replace those trees. Take the responsibilities of, if you cut down 100 trees, please replace the 100 trees with 200 trees. That is more important. That is when we will have a proper sustainable life on this earth. Okay, that is very, very important factor that our government is forgetting, and they are not taking care of these forests. But nowadays forest department is doing a very good job in protecting the forest areas, but then here and there will always be some problem or the other which has to be stopped in. Understood. Next problem is urbanization. So what is urbanization, children? Now we cut down the trees, we have to build cities, isn't it? Now because of the population increase, we need space to stay. So because of this availability, or because of this increase in population, urbanization is becoming a habit. So urbanization refers to gradual increase in the number of cities. It is nothing but it is a gradual increase in number of cities. Look at the city that you live in. What do you see? Now where do we live? We live in Bangalore, right? I hope you're all living in Bangalore and not moved to your hometown now for because of the holidays that's been happening. So if you, but I'm sure you remember staying in Bangalore, isn't it? What do you see when in the city that you live in? Buildings, tar roads, vehicles, a lot of people, and a very less greenery, isn't it? Very less greenery we see. With more and more cities, the green cover shrinks. Low-lying areas are covered up to build houses. Tar and concrete roads prevent the water to go into the soil. Now, why it is important for this water to go into the soil? Because our underwater table has to be replaced, which is not happening when you have the tar roads or the concrete roads. All of these together increase the surface runoff. Whatever topsoil is there, if it is either blown away by the slightest wind or rain. So these are the man-made agents of soil erosion. What are they? Agriculture, deforestation, and urbanization. So I hope you have understood all these three things. The remaining part of the lesson will cover up in the next video. Stay at home, stay safe, take care of yourself, and keep learning, children. Try to do the exercises in your textbooks as well as your workbooks. Thank you.